Todd and Julie Chrisley are scheduled for an early release from prison. Check to see when they're leaving. Todd will now be released from the Federal Correctional Institution Pensacola in Florida on January 22, 2033, according to prison records. In January, Todd began serving his prison term, along with Julie. Initially, he was given a 12-year prison term. He will now be released from prison 2 years sooner than originally planned. According to prison records, Julie, who was originally given a 7-year term, is now due for release from the Federal Medical Center, Lexington in Kentucky on October 19, 2028. She received a 1-year, 7-month reduction from her original sentence of 7 years in prison. There are a lot of factors that could have contributed to the Chrisley Knows Best cast members being released earlier than anticipated, such as good behavior. The couple's lawyer, Jay Sargent, acknowledged this in a statement to Ed and also mentioned that his client's sentences might be further lowered in November. Both Todd and Julie received reductions to their sentences as a result of the First Step Act, where good time credit is front-loaded, leaving Todd with 10 years and Julie with 5 years, instead of 12 and 7, stated Sargent. They are both perfect prisoners with no infractions, first-time offenders, and non-violent offenders, the prison official said. New guidelines will be adopted by the Federal Sentencing Commission on November 1, 2023, allowing Todd and Julie to get further credits, he continued. A federal judge previously sentenced Todd to 12 years in jail and 16 months of probation, while Julie received a 7-year prison term and 16 months of probation. Nearly 6 months after they were found guilty of conspiring to conduct tax fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the U.S., they received their sentences. At first, prosecutors suggested that Todd receive a sentence of 17.5 to 22 years in jail and Julie a sentence of 10 to 12.5 years.